All right, this one's for polycypress. We're going to do a Rubik's Cube solution today. So I'm going to go through the basic, show you how to do it, and then we are going to do a speed run and see how fast we can solve it. So what I like to do first is find the yellow center spot. I like to put a white petal on each of the four centers on top. So looking for the there's one, there's two. Third one's on bottom. There's 1, 2, 3. And where's that last one? Last one's right there. So we now have a daisy petal. Now what we do is we align the colors of the daisy petal to the center spot below. So in this case, we've got the red with the white. I'll strip that daisy so it's now white, white, red, red. We can do that for each one. Blue's already lined up, so again, orange and green. All right, so we now have a white cross followed by one going down on each side. So now we got to solve these corners. So what I like to do is I like to find a white on the corner. There happens to be two whites right now, so we're going to solve for the blue one first. So we now have the blue, orange in the corner, the first of the four. Next, here's another one. So we'll find its corresponding orange, slide it into position, and we'll do the same thing with the red. And we got one more piece to find. Where is it? It's sitting under here, so we have to bring it up from the bottom. Now it's sitting up here, and put it into its proper rotation. We now have a T formation. So got orange T, it's all white on top, orange T, a blue T, a red T, and a green T. So we're now solving these corners right here. That way we have 2/3 of the whole thing solved. So what I like to do is I like to go for the bottom first. So these pieces right here, 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 and here can be shifted up into these areas. You find one that's not yellow because yellow is going to be on bottom, so there won't be any yellow on the side. So you go, okay, here's a non-yellow. It's a red and green. So find the red, match it up, move it away because it has to slide into this spot right here. So you move it away. We'll do it from this spot. So move it away, you slide down, bring it across, back up, and you now have the red and green in that location. So next, we find the next piece. Here's a blue and a red. So we do the exact same thing. Take the blue, move it away, drop it back down, slide it into position. It's now in the correct position, and then fix the top of the white again. Bam. So now we have these two spots. We need these two. Look for another piece. Here's an orange and a green. So do the same thing. Move it away, slide it down so you can slide it into position right there. Bring it back, and then fix the white on top, and bam. Got one more piece. So this one, blue and orange. So we need to slide it into that spot. So again, slide it away so you can bring it down and slide it back in. Move up, fix the white by bringing it there. You now have, now have 2/3 of it solved. From here, we look at the very top and we look for a specific pattern. What you're trying to make is the loser L, reverse L on top right there. It happened to fall on that, so I'm lucky. But a lot of times there'll be a white dot or a straight line. And you either put the white, doesn't matter where the white dot is. I mean, the one dot, yellow dot, not white. And you start with either the line across or you get that L going right there until you can form a plus sign. So it's a specific pattern, but in this case, that you have to memorize until you get a cross. So you now have a cross in there. Now move to what you do is you're eventually trying to get this. This is called the fish, and you want a fish food right here. A lot of times you don't end up like this. You end up in different ones, so you do a different pattern, but we got like in this again. So in this case, it's going to be shift up, over, back down, move over, move twice. It forms the whole top yellow pattern. We now have the bottom solved and the very top solved. We now have to rotate these pieces. What we're looking for usually is the same two colors on an edge. In this case, we don't have that. So we just bring any of the colors that kind of match, put it behind you, and you go through another specific pattern that goes basically like this. And hopefully, this time it gave me 2. Not only did it give me 2, it gave me 3. 3 is not that important as 2 is. Well, same thing, right? So this time, you go through that same exact pattern with it facing away from you. And that gave us orange, blue, red, and green. So now we just have to solve for these 4. It's going to take at least 2 solutions, because when you do the next pattern, it's going to rotate this one to here, this one to here, this one to here. This one's going to stay completely the same. You're just trying to get one complete side and 3 different sides. So here we go. So we got one complete side and 3 different ones. So next time I do it, this red is going to end up here, this is going to end up here, this is going to end up here. And then the next time I do it, the green is going to be here, move to here. The orange is going to, let's see, the red will be here, move here. And the orange, which is here, will move here, and it'll be solved. So I'll bypass one of the steps, but basically, I'm bypassing it right now. And there's your solution, a solved Rubik's Cube. All right, mixed it up. We can go for a speed run. I'm gonna angle it down so we can look right at it. Hopefully I don't lose track of where I'm at. All right, so first what I like to do is just take a quick look, get a lay of the land. Okay, and here we go, time. Boom. And that's my speed run. I'll have to check out the time later.